We're in a working movie studio where some of Hollywood's biggest names work every day, like Jeff, your tour guide. Oh, thank you. Also joining us, my good buddy Jimmy Fallon, host of Late Night with Jimmy Fallon. Here he is now.
Oh, hey there! You made it! Welcome to the Universal Studio Tour. I'm Jimmy Fallon. I'll be making sure that you get through this experience in one piece. You've got the very best guide.
Tour guide Jeff.
And the greatest driver.
Driver Glenn.
They're the best. I love it. Even though
Jeff
owes me $5.
What?
I know you guys are excited to get on the tour, but first, a few safety rules.
Safety is important. We need to talk about this, so get ready for it. There is an emergency cord center of our tram ceiling. If you ever need my help, jump up and pull it. Remain seated. Arms and legs inside, small children towards the center. I realize a lot of you want to party, but there is no smoking. So just, curb the smoking for the next hour. You'll be okay. Be ready for loud noises. They're going to happen. Might even be some crashes, explosions. And you're definitely going to get wet, so please protect your expensive stuff. Don't want the good stuff getting wet either. And those are the safety rules. We'll launch down the movie timeline right now. Our tour officially begins right about this spot. As we jump downward, you'll see some movie posters representing our history, and for us, our history is important. Around March 15, 1915, our founder, Carl Lemley, opened Universal to the world. He said, hey, you want to see movies made in person? Go ahead and do it. The tradition has continued to this day with the tour you're enjoying now. Initially, our founder, Carl Lemley, declared Universal a business in 1912, which means we have been making movies for 100 years of the Universal name. So many great movies in that time span to choose from, and here's a look at one of my favorites from 1947.
I have the room ready for you and Mrs. Barrington.
Thank you, welcome.
Did you hear that? Mrs. Barrington.
Not quite, darling, but soon. Very, very soon.
I think the phone will be quick.
Hello.
Yes?
Have a bottle of champagne sent to the room at once. And make sure that we are not disturbed for any reason.
Alright, well this is obviously not a 1947 movie, but it's a great example of how we might utilize a sound stage, which you'll see a lot of right now in our front lot. Of the 35 stages in this area. The biggest one, stage 12 right in front of us, currently home to The Voice, the NBC series hosted by Carson Daly. Well, guess what? Here's Carson now.
Hi everybody, I'm Carson Daly from NBC's The Voice. I want to welcome you to the Universal front lot. Our show is filmed on stage 12. It happens to be the largest sound stage on the Universal lot. Take a look.
Now when he says take a look, that means take a look at your screens, because I got for you a bunch of scenes and sets built into stage 12.
Right.
On top of that, I'll tell you stage 12 has been used for favorites of mine, like Serenity, Live Free or Die Hard, even Cowboys and Aliens. You want to see another great stage? On your left, stage 25, currently in use with CSI, Crime Scene Investigation, which stars Ted Danson, Elizabeth Shue. Crime Lab for the Vegas unit is in this building. A lot of these stages also active with Go On, starring Matthew Perry, The Mindy Project, starring Mindy Kaling and Chelsea Lately, starring Chelsea Handler. Most of the sets are closed to the public, but we do have a VIP experience worth looking into for your next visit, because you might get the chance to wander inside some of our active sets we're using for our productions. Maybe on the list would be stage 28 to your right. For 1925, we filmed The Phantom of the Opera. Plenty of other scary movies made in there. More recently, Unstoppable, Disney's The Muppets and Snow White and The Huntsman. But my favorite soundstage is coming up. Stage 27, check it out on your left, right in there. We have big scenes for Jurassic Park. It even became mission control for Apollo 13.
This is Houston. Say again, please. Houston, we have a problem.
The real mission control is pretty small, so we built our own. We made it longer and wider for all of our complicated camera angles. Ron Howard directed Apollo 13. I gotta tell you guys, I worked with Ron Howard just last week. Ron, tell everybody what it was like to work with me.
It's challenging.
See, guys, he loves me. See how that worked right there? And Ron loves television too, so up ahead, let's take a look at the sitcom alleyway. Home of some of the best TV shows out there. Currently filming here is a great television series called Parenthood, stars Monica Potter, Craig T. Nelson. If you could jump into the stages to your right, you would see the interior of the Braverman home. TV is a huge part of our empire because our parent company is Comcast. Within that, we are NBC Universal. Channels like Bravo, Sci-Fi, USA, Telemundo, they're all part of our wild family. Also part of that family of these production offices over here to your left. Every major studio works out a deal with a production company to create high-quality TV and film. We are working with one of the best directors in the world, Robert Zemeckis. We're working with Illumination Entertainment. We're working with Hasbro, the company that brought you Transformers and Battleship. That's why you'll see Mr. Potato Head coming up on your left. Right after Mr. Potato Head, you'll see where Martha de Laurentiis is producing her new television series, Hannibal. That's right, a new incarnation of Hannibal Lecter, being produced right out of this bungalow, which happens to be the old office of Alfred Hitchcock, the master of terror and suspense that brought us Vertigo, Psycho, and The Birds. Hitchcock would be very happy with Hannibal. Here's a look. So much to answer that phone. Never mind, I guess they can't. Hannibal airs 10 o'clock Thursday nights. You should give it a shot, guys. Very fun, very suspenseful, very interesting television. Hitchcock himself would be so proud of Hannibal. After all, he's the guy that everyone still looks up to.
Lou said he could move into that office. I said, no, I can never be in Hitchcock's office. That should be a shrine, a museum.
Very exciting. Just to know that he was there and walk by and know he was in that office. Hitchcock has influenced every director.
I saw Hitchcock once, walking around the commissary. Hitchcock had a bungalow on the lot. I used to go see Alfred Hitchcock.
I loved working with him. I highly respect him. He really understood fear and terror. The Birds, that was a really scary movie.
The Birds? Oh man, that had me looking at crows like for the next 10 years.
Psycho, of course. Vertigo was one of the all-time great masterpieces. Hitchcock was master.
Certainly was. And Hitchcock enjoyed making movies up ahead here. And what are our metropolitan sets? You're about to see massive fake cityscapes all around you. And we do need this. What if you want to do a crazy scene with cars chasing each other, or manipulate a location to a different time period? That stuff can be hard to do in the real world. It's a lot easier to pull off in environments like the one you're about to see. Yes, it's fake, but it looks very real in movies like The Amazing Spider-Man, Captain America, The First Avenger, Transformers. We call it New York Street to make it easy on ourselves.
Hey everyone, welcome to New York! I got my start right here in New York on Saturday Night Live. This is actually my old neighborhood. What's got mugged over there? An old woman. Tough lady. This is my favorite hot dog guy. Hey buddy, how's it going? Remember me? No. Just like old times. Gotta love New York City. Hey! I'm walking here! I'm walking here! It's cool, guys. I was just walking there. So it's not exactly New York, but a lot of times when you see New York in the movies, it was shot right here on the Universal Metro sets. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Even if you make it here on the Universal lot.
Over 5,000 productions right here. It's considered the most popular filming spots in the world. Favorites of mine like The Sting, The Blues Brothers, Payback, Dick Tracy, Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me happen in the area. Television shows like Criminal Minds, NCIS, How I Met Your Mother. Lots of music videos filmed here too. Your favorite artists, Britney Spears, Lady Gaga, The Offspring, U2, Josh Groban, Michael Bublé. Guys, I'm not telling you this just because. I'm telling you because it's true, but also I wanted to make sure you know that I'm a hip guy, that I know what's cool these days. Obviously that list of people is very cool, am I right? To further let you know that I'm a cool guy, I'm going to tell you something to let you in on how cool I am. This is the truth, guys. When I buy a brand new hat, a brand new baseball hat, I leave the stickers on it and I still wear it like that. That's how cool I am. I leave the stickers on my brand new baseball hat. That's how straight up fresh I am. You know who else is like that? My good buddy Peter Jackson, who gave us King Kong.
It's the original King Kong that made me want to direct movies. I saw that movie on TV when I was about 8 or 9 years old, and I wanted to become a filmmaker. I like films that just take you away from your real life and sweep you up on the edge. Kong literally does that. I mean, you're on board the ship, you're sailing to a lost island, you're encountering monsters and creatures from, prehistoric times. So I was thrilled when Universal invited me back to Skull Island, and it's great to have you along for the ride. Now, we have created this 3D immersive experience, so you're going to have your glasses ready. Don't put them on yet, but just have them in your hand because we're about to return to Skull Island.
It's true. Get ready. Strong Tunnel will connect us to a land of time forgot. We're going to Skull Island now.
Listen, sure. Glasses on, everybody. We're back on Skull Island.
Oh, we are good. Now then.
Oh my goodness, let's hear it for King Kong. King Kong saving lives and taking names. Clearly, King Kong is also the kind of guy that leaves the sticker on his baseball. He knows what's up. We just survived the world's largest, most intense 3D experience. Surrounds you with 16 screens, 180 feet across. All of it created by Peter Jackson's special effects team at Weta Digital. They won Academy Awards for Avatar, Lord of the Rings, and King Kong. And if you talk to Peter Jackson about this, he would say it's a sequel.
In a sense, this is like a mini sequel, a mini continuation. We're just taking the Kong and Skull Island and the dinosaurs that we established in our feature film. And this is, another day, another incident on Skull Island, using the creatures and the character and personality of Kong as he appeared in the movie.
King Kong is a wrecked blue sky. He's out of control, obviously. Look what he did to this tram on the right. He wrecked it. So I'm nervous about what King Kong is going to do late at night to our property. That's why we've hidden the best of our vehicles up ahead in our transportation department. We love our cars too much. So get ready, because I'm going to basically just show you some of the best cars that have ever appeared in TV and film up ahead. Right away, you have the motorcycle from the Born Ultimatum, the Deathmobile from Animal House, the Ferrari from Magnum PI, the hovercraft from Serenity, sweet-looking time-traveling DeLorean from Back to the Future. So what a time machine, guys. What would you do if you had a time machine? What would you go back and change? I know what I would do. I would go back about 2 weeks ago and I would tell Kobe, hey, don't hurt yourself in that game. Change everything, I think. We also have some sweet rides here from the Fast and the Furious. Fast and Furious 6 is coming up real fast. But my favorite is Tokyo Drift. Most of that one takes place in Japan, but we actually filmed it around San Diego, decking out the streets with props to make it look like Japan. Great example up ahead in our open air stage 55, which we have decked out Tokyo Drift style. I say we go in for a look. If you actually were on the set of a Fast and Furious movie, it would go a little something like this.
Clear on the set. Let's see the bullet hits. And go. Smoke. Go. Fire. Go. Okay, we're clear for a full run through. All systems checked. This one's for real, guys, so watch out. And action!
All right, go ahead now, say hello to Sawyer and Jack, a couple of our motion control stunt cars. Take a bow, fellas. And both of you, while you're here, let's do some dancing. Come on, get crazy. Sweet, guys. Later on in life, somebody's going to ask you, what was the most unique thing you ever experienced? You'll be able to say, it's one time I saw German cars dancing to Latin music in a Tokyo setting all by themselves. I'm giving you all kinds of gifts today.
To Jurassic.
Plus, right now, we're going to the Lost World. There are dinosaurs hiding out up ahead. Look out! Jurassic Park, filmed on the beautiful island of Kauai and Hawaii. Locations are important, so years ago, we built our very own Mexico right here on the back lot. It is where we're going right now. As we arrive in Mexico, I think you'll recognize the area from Flex Lives, Earthquake, and Three Amigos very well, but it's also kind of wet here. We are always using the area for weather effects testing. Real rain is hard to come by and tough to control, so usually we create our own live in front of the camera. I'd love to give you a demonstration to showcase what I'm talking about, so just get ready. And look to your left, we will begin with some thunder and lightning. Alright, we're looking for rain. You guys want some rain? Just yell it out. Say rain! Rain! Louder! Rain! There you go. What's the forecast, weatherman Al Roker?
Hi everybody, here's today's forecast for the Universal Backlot. It's going to be sunny and dry at 6 Points, Texas. Cool and hot. Expect snow and sleet on New York Street, and we've got a high chance of fog and precipitation for Skull Island, Amity Island, and Isla de Blanc. That's your forecast for today. Now here's a look at what's going on in your neck of the lot.
Our neck of the lot, what? Weather warning. Oh no, guys, that's bad news. That means we got water coming our way. A lot of it. Look out back there. Hit the deck. Let's surf. Here's up. Undercover, look out. Rain always adds some drama to the scene. A little suspense and danger. Think about it, guys. Think about all those movie moments that are done in the rain. Amplified drama by the rain being involved in what you're seeing. Sure, you could have a dude say to a girl, I love you, in regular weather, but why do that when you could do it in the rain? So much better in the rain, right? It really is. Well, it's drier part of Mexico right in front of us. This particular version of Mexico up here is China. In the movie Hop, starring Russell Brand as Evie the Bunny. At one point, Evie discusses China. But rather than go there and film the scene, he's built China right here.
Every country in one name. Oh, really, Dad? What about China? Candy, woman!
Oh, there it is on your screens. There it is in real life on your right. This is a border town, too. It connects us to 6 Points, Texas, where the West is one. And all kinds of productions, even this one.
This town ain't big enough for the both of us, Jimmy Fallon.
Well, I ain't going anywhere, Jimmy Fallon.
Now look here. Nice folks in this tram don't want no trouble. They just want to check out 6 Points, one of the oldest sets on the Universal lot.
I hear this where John Wayne and Jimmy Stewart shot a few of their westerns.
That's right. That's where I aim to shoot you.
Looks like we got ourselves a Mexican standoff. Lucky shot.
Now what say you mount up and get out of town while the getting's good?
All right. Well, I'll see you again, Fallon.
Oh, you can count on it, Fallon. Again.
This is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
We just have to talk it out, that's all.
Westerns like the Clintock, Winchester 73, done right here. Add to that recently, Disney was in the area for Saving Mr. Banks, starring Colin Farrell. Look forward to Lady Gaga's music video Judas, and even bedtime stories with Adam Sandler as well. For me, it is more about the Westerns, though, because I love Westerns. Especially because they have such great fight scenes.
You're just going to stir things up here. That I am.
How dare you hit that man?
In the Wild West, if you had a problem with somebody, you take them outside and settle the dispute by having a shootout. Obviously, things have changed, right? Because nowadays, what happens when you have a problem with somebody? What do? You delete them from your friends list. We're gunslinging on the internet now. Totally different world, right? Things to think about while you look at the swampland to your right. The creature from the Black Lagoon made its debut. star, the creature from the Black Lagoon, Julie Adams, has great memories of this area.
I remember the day that we were on the scene where the creature has captured me, and then he comes up with me in his arms in this underwater cave. They had forgotten to heat the water, and it was November, so it was so cold. And of course, I was supposed to be unconscious, and I'm trying not to quiver from the cold. So we had our funny moments.
We did. I remember it. It was crazy. But right in front of us, we got a problem. There's water in our way. Good for you guys. I have magical powers in my fingertips. I'm just going to point my fingertips here at the water. I'm going to yell, part the water. And with that, I'm pretty sure the water's going to open for us. Just like when Moses gets to the Red Sea to take commandments. We are traveling through the Red Sea into the Promised Land. All the way through the other side, you'll notice on your left a miniature depicting the SS Venture arriving at Skull Island in its miniature form. Old school special effect, take something small and film it to look big. Even though King Kong is full of computer effects, a lot of old effects were used to make it happen. And in the end, you have an amazing visual effect. I'll play it for you again as we go right on by, compare and contrast. As we exit the Red Sea, right in front of us, you'll see a big building with green windows. Our property department holds all the items you need to decorate for a scene. Set designer's job is to go inside this building and grab all the items to align itself into a shot to make it look amazing for every single setting. So if you watch shows like Dexter, Sons of Anarchy, Mad Men, they always are here grabbing props for their big-time productions. And as close by as you'll see to Little Europe, our own European town, which can be any country you want. It was Port Royal for Disney's Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl. You also check it out in the incredible Wonderstone, Night and Day, or Jarhead. Certainly TV shows like True Blood and Curb Your Enthusiasm have been by, but it gets most of its history from our monster movies. Frankenstein, Dracula, the Wolfman. We have an amazing history with monsters at this studio.
Studios always think of monsters. Dracula, Frankenstein, the Wolfman, Bride of Frankenstein, The Mummy, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, The Invisible Man, Phantom of the Opera. Classic films. They're just brilliantly made. That Frankenstein, Flathead, Wolf. It's one of the great icons of the world. That to me was like the essence of the Universal horror film. And I was just mesmerized by the movie. Forrest Harlow, Lon Chaney.
Well, get this, guys. At the top of the hill, they're actually busy with a television show called Home and Family, airs on the Hallmark Channel. So I'm going to go off the microphone right now and give them some privacy while we roll by. Alright guys, once again, Home and Family is the show that they're busy with back there. a do-it-yourself show, how to make your house a better place to live. But here we are in San Francisco in a subway all of a sudden. Okay, that's earthquake. Everyone hang on to something. We're in trouble. It's coming down. Oh no, the train is coming. Remember the train up the top. Concerned about the water. About 8.3 on the Richter scale, you just survived, and we did it all with mechanical effects. Those are the effects that you use to make the action happen live in front of the camera. On your screens, I'm going to show you a bunch of those mechanical effects in action from an episode of Bones.
What's going on?
You want to take a vacation? I think we all know the best place to vacation is Amity Island. That's right. The same Amity Island that houses the shark from Steven Spielberg's fantastic classic Jaws. I'm not concerned because in the water we have a guy protecting us named Scuba Steve. He's out there by the police boat. Steve, where's the shark right now, bud?
We're picking something up.
Alright, what is its size? And what about you? Are you okay? What's going on? Steve, I didn't understand that last transmission. Oh no, he's got a problem. That shark's right next to him out there. Steve, swim! Oh my goodness. I'm sure he's fine. We have to think about ourselves. That shark is after us. It's going for the dock. Everybody hang on to something. Oh no, is that a gas leak? Guys, look out, there's a gas leak.
Damn!
Where's the shark at? Anyone see where the shark went? Guys, anyone? Oh no, look out! Coming at you, it's that.